Morning, I'm Chris Mittelstaedt. I'm the founder and CEO of the FruitGuys. I'm a Gemini, but I am not here to talk to you about astrology today. I'm here to talk to you about how a unifying theory of doing business can help you connect your customer promises with the way that you operationalize your business on a daily basis. And I learned this lesson the hard way. In 1999, I had a driver that made a delivery to a customer, and before that driver came back to the warehouse, I got a call from this very, very angry and irate customer. And she told me that my driver had come in to make the delivery of fruit into the kitchen and had put the box of fruit on the table, had given her the finger, and had left the office. I was surprised, I was shocked. I apologized profusely and promised I would stop by and take care of this, but I really wanted to understand what was going on. And let me talk to the driver and find out what had happened. So the driver comes back to the warehouse, and I say to the driver, why, this customer of ours, why would you ever give her the finger? And he said, oh, well, my day was hectic. I was delayed 15 minutes in San Francisco traffic, and I was already frustrated, and I went in there, and my normal contact who tells me where to put the fruit every day wasn't there, and this other crazy woman came up and started yelling at me and told me to take the fruit in the conference room, so I just dropped it on the table and left. And of course, this woman was the other woman's boss. And I said, well, why would you ever treat somebody that way? Why wouldn't, if somebody was asking you to do something, why wouldn't you listen to them and they're your customer? Why wouldn't you try to take care of them? He said, well, my dad taught me a long time ago that if someone disrespects you, you have to disrespect them right back. And I realized in this instant that my view of customer service and what I thought I had imparted onto my employees was not at all something that this person and many of my employees understood on a daily basis. So I'm a journal writer, and I wrote about this for a long time, and it took me almost a year of journal writing and of thinking to come up with a very simple way to try to express what our customer promise is to our employees, but how to actually operationalize that in such a simple fashion that people can check themselves against it on a daily basis. So I came up with these 5 questions. And these 5 questions we call the 5R's. And the questions are, have we been respectful at all times to the people that are our customers, our vendors, our peers, or the world at large? And for us, we define respect not necessarily giving somebody respect because they have authority over you, like you would give a police officer, for example, but giving somebody respect because they're a human that walks this earth with you. The second is, have we been responsive to people's needs? And we talk a lot about this idea of being responsive versus being reactive. And many people, when they think about solving a problem, they want to react to a problem. We train in the company that reacting to something is something that's instinctual and emotional and less thinking. We want you to respond. We want you to hear the other person, think about what their needs are, and respond appropriately to them to help them. The third R is, have we been realistic with the person about what we can or cannot do? We want to make sure we can accomplish the promises that we set out to accomplish, and we don't want to overpromise in a way that sets us up for failure. The fourth is, have we taken personal responsibility for the outcomes that we're invested in? And the fifth, and sort of catch-all, if those 4 don't catch the actions of the employee, the fifth is, when we walk away from this situation, are we going to be remembered positively? So for us, this system, this daily operational system, relates both to the customer promise that we give the customer about how we want to be remembered and how we're going to treat them. And at the same time, it gives our employees a way to think about their actions and do self-reflection and self-analysis when they're up against something that they're unsure of. It allows us to move from having to give employees specific instruction every day about how to handle problems to helping them understand the intention of that instruction so that they can figure it out on their own. So I ask all of you here, what is your unifying theory of your business that you use to help accomplish the customer promise and operationalize every day? Thank you.